Hey Facebook, hey Instagram, hey YouTube. It is great to be live with you right now. Thank you so much for tuning in from wherever you are in the world. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for you. As I'm coming in on live and you're joining in as well, let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. Everyone on Facebook, say hello. Everyone on Instagram, say hello. Press that like button, press that love button, get that positive energy flowing. YouTube as well. Thank you for being here. I will explain our new surroundings in a moment. Chris Thunder, good to see you here. Thanks for joining in. Who else is on live? Please say hello. I love being able to say hello to our incredible community that's here. Elisabetta, hello from Cork Island, awesome. Jillian from Scotland, thanks for tuning in. Happy day one, that's awesome. Grace from Miami, brilliant to see you here. Julie from the UK, awesome to have you here. Sona, so good to have you back again. Thank you for joining. Sporty, good to see you. Vinay, good to see you. Vinegars, love these sessions. Just finished being on call in the hospital. Thank you for all the incredible work you and everyone else is doing, Vinay. Marquel Martin, day 11 from LA. I'm impressed, man. I'm really impressed. Nummy, how's it going? So good to see you. What time is it in Dubai? Great to have all of you here right now. NOLA from New Orleans joining. Thank you so much. Simone from London. Everyone on Facebook, press that share button right now. I want lots more people in your community to tune in. And everyone here over on Instagram, hope you're doing really well. Lewis, good to see you, my man. I hope you're well. Everyone on YouTube as well. Let everyone know that you are tuning in. So let your friends know on Instagram that you are here. Oh, thanks, man. I'm really enjoying doing it daily as well. Sporty, love from India. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I am in America. I'm in LA, for anyone asking right now. Rosilla from Philippines. I hope I'm saying your name right. Good to see you. Sending love to everyone from NYC. Jesse Stewart. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, this is great. Thank you, everyone, so much. King Na, good to see you. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're doing today, and I want to explain what's been going on. So just before quarantine started, me and my wife got moved out of our apartment because a pipe burst without anything to do with us. And so we usually have a meditation space inside our apartment, which we meditate in every single day, every single morning. But we didn't have that anymore. So we had to create a mini one, right? A mini meditation space that you can see behind me. And all it takes is a few things. And the reason why I want to share this with you is something that I speak about in my book that comes out later this year in September, is listen to this carefully. Location has energy, time has memory. When you do something in the same space every day, it creates an energy. When you do something at the same time every day, it creates a mental memory. So space has energy. When something is done in a particular space, it holds on to that energy. It's why we feel drowsy in our bedrooms, right? It's why we feel hungry in our kitchens. It's why we feel focused in a library or a work environment that's effective, right? Or why we feel focused in an environment that's naturally creative. It's like when you walk inside the Google offices, right? You feel creative because it's been designed that way. That's what people have done that way. So whether you have a huge home, whether you have a small apartment, or whether you have something in between, what I'd love for you to think about is I'd love for you to create a space that makes you feel calm and peaceful. It's important to create that energy. Now I'll show you in my area, I've only got a few things. We've got some cushions, some nice colorful cushions. We've got some plants that I've literally dragged from everywhere and put them here. Got some candles as well that I put in the corner there. We've got peace and protect, love, connect, and happiness candles as well. So just by a few items, you can actually create an energy and a calming space. And then, of course, there is 3 things that control any environment. So remember this carefully. If you want to change the feeling in an environment, let's say you broke up with someone, let's say you moved out, let's say you just moved into a new place. And if you want to transform the environment of that place, you need 3 things: sights, scents, and sounds. So I've changed the site of this corner. It's just a corner, but I've changed the site of it by adding plants. So now I see nature, I see the green, it breathes life. That's the sight change. Now the scent change, I'm lighting those candles. I'm changing the scents, those scents now, eucalyptus, lavender, they're so calming. And I'm changing the sounds. I'm going to put some music on in a minute so that we can meditate together. But notice how sights, scents, and sounds can transform any environment. And I want you to do the same for yours, even if it's just a corner. Even if it's a tiny corner. I remember living in New York in a 500 square foot apartment, a tiny apartment. And in that tiny apartment, we'd created a meditation corner, an eating corner, a working corner, an entertainment corner. And so remember that location has energy, time has memory. And I love this. We've got over 14,000 people live on Facebook. Press that share button on Facebook, everyone. We've got over 10,000 people live on Instagram. We've got over 2,000 people live on YouTube. This is incredible. Thank you all for being here. And we're going to dive into the meditation right now. So if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. I'm going to lean back, get into my space. And I want you all to construct your spaces too. Let me know if you can hear that music. Say yes if you can hear that music. Press share for the last time. Let your friends know that you're about to go into a meditation so you won't be responding to messages. Laura, thank you for joining. Delina, thank you for joining. We're about to go into it. Say yes if you can hear that music. Okay, great. Awesome. I'll crawl back in here into my small little den. All right. Okay. Close your eyes. Lower your gaze. Breathe in calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Breathing in calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. No force or pressure, just calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Place your right palm on your stomach and feel your stomach go out as you breathe in, and feel your stomach go in as you breathe out. Feel your stomach gradually come out as you breathe in, and feel your stomach go in as you breathe out. Do that 2 more times. Lower your left ear to your left shoulder as you breathe in, and bring it back to the middle as you breathe out. Lower your right ear to your right shoulder as you breathe in, and bring it back to the middle as you breathe out. Do that 2 more times. Breathe in and lower your left ear to your left shoulder, and bring it back to the middle. Lower your right ear to your right shoulder, and breathe out and bring it back to the middle. Once more for you guys. Wherever you are, recognize that you can create an energy with your focus, with your calm. You don't have to take the energy of the external environment inside. You can create the external energy through your internal mindset. What I'd like you to do is gently and slowly think of a moment in your life that had the most genuine love felt in it. the most genuine love, the purest love, the happiest love. Not pleasure, not lust, not fleeting, but real love. It may be with a parent, it may be with a friend, it could be with a partner, but a time where you felt genuine, deep, pure love and joy that was real. It may take you a few moments. Be patient with yourself. Don't judge yourself or get upset at yourself if you can't find one straight away. Be patient with yourself. And if there's too many to choose from, then count yourself extremely, extremely fortunate. But choose one. And to make that moment more real, what are the 5 things that you can see in that moment? From the floor to the ceiling, to the walls, to the person, to the objects, the furniture. And go through them all one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what are the 4 things that you can touch? Visualize yourself touching them in the moment. It could be the person's hand. It could be a table, a chair. It could be your jumper. The clothes you're wearing, your face, your hair. And go through them one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now 3 things that you could hear in that moment. Could be that person's voice. Could be silence. Could be something like music or chatter or lots of people celebrating, whatever it was. What are the 3 things you can hear? And hear them. 1, 2, 3. And what are the 2 things that you can smell? Were there candles? Were there scents? Was there cake? Was there food? Was it someone's cologne or perfume? And maybe it was nothing. Breathe in those 2 scents. 1, 2. And finally, what's the one thing that you could taste? Taste it again. And I want you to feel that love, that joy, that genuine, pure form of happiness. Just feel it cascading across your body. So using the scan that we've done in previous meditations, feel it from the tip of your head, just cascading and rolling down your whole body. So feel it scan down your face, your ears, your eyes, your nose, your lips, the back of your head, your neck. Now again, feel it go down your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your abdomen, your forearms, your fingers, your hands. And now again, feel that loving energy, that power, that strength go down your thighs, your hips, your knees, your shins, your ankles, your soles of your feet to your toes. feel that love completely take over you and smile. Taking a deep breath, let it all out and smile. Feel that presence of that energy again in your life. Feel that love in your life. Feel that happiness in your life. Feel that joy in your life. Remember this, that real happiness, our real essence, is eternal, full of knowledge and full of bliss. But we have learned to identify with our limited selves more than our unlimited selves. We identify more closely with that part of us that is finite than the part of us that is infinite. We identify more closely with the part of us that is imprisoned than the part of us that is free. We just have to re-identify. It's not about having new ideas, it's about understanding our identity. We are energy, we have energy, we can use energy in any way we want. When you relive these memories, what we're actually doing is we're training our mind to be present. We're training our mind to be grateful. And we're training our mind to recognize we are loved, we are cared for, and we have so much to celebrate. Repeat after me. I already have everything to make an impact. I am already complete. Anything else is a bonus. I am strong, powerful, and resilient. Now, we don't become these things by saying them, but by reminding ourselves. We remind ourselves to choose them in tough times. Every thought is a choice. You choose a new thought, you choose a new life. Take a moment to express how grateful you are for the gifts that you have in your life. Whatever they may be. And when you're ready, in your own time, at your own pace, bring back your awareness to your natural breathing pattern. And gently and softly, when you're ready, in your own time, at your own pace, you can open your eyes. Sneak over here. How was that for you? I want to know. Tara says, I cried for most of the time. It was amazing. A good cry. Is this normal? So far, my favorite one. Thank you. Crying is great. I keep saying that crying and laughing are two emotions that we should allow ourselves to do, especially when the body is telling you that, right? It's like, it's not like you're crying, it's that something is invoking that emotion inside of you. Sally says, the most amazing feelings. Kelsey says, beautiful. Nick says, beautiful. Thank you for today. I'm already complete. Everything is a bonus. Absolutely. Wonderful feedback, everyone. Thank you so much. Best one, says Elise. Sana says, I just love you, Jay. You help so much. No idea. Thank you, Sana, for sharing that. It means the world to me, honestly. It genuinely does. Love from New Jersey. Stay safe. We need you, says Jane. Jane, thank you. So grateful for all this wonderful love and feedback. YouTube over here. Dipti says, cried. Every day it releases what I've been carrying since so long. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for taking part. Steph, good to see you. Sana says, thanks for taking me back to feeling grateful. Of course. Thank you, Sana, so much for joining. I'm so happy that you're here every day. It means a lot, honestly. Gray, I'm so happy that you're all having such positive experiences with meditation. Again, there were over 25,000 of us live today, which is amazing and phenomenal. Thanks to each and every single one of you. Thank you for showing up every day. Make sure that you invite everyone else to join us. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do with you today is I want to add a segment to this meditation. So I'm going to go grab something. Hold on for 2 seconds. Right? Wait there. Okay, so we're going to add, I'm glad you stayed, thank you. The numbers went up when I went away, thank you. I want to read to you. So I've just got a couple of books here that I'm going to read from. I'll read from something new every day. So there's 2 books that I like having on this one. Do One Thing Every Day That Centers You, and the Book of Questions. So I'm going to read from this tiny one, just a quote that we can talk about and think about, and that will help us. This is a beautiful quote from Archibald MacLeish. Listen to this. We have learned the answers, all the answers. It is the question that we do not know. Isn't that so true? We learn all these answers. In school, we're trained to look for the answers, but not necessarily ask the right questions. Tomorrow, I will show you how to do a question meditation. How does that sound? We'll do that. A totally new one that we haven't done yet. I'm going to read one more quote that I really like. Oh, this is beautiful. Exactly what we were talking about today. The mind, once expanded to the dimensions of larger ideas, never returns to its original size. Oliver Wendell Holmes. The mind, once expanded to the dimensions of larger ideas, never returns to its original size. Once we realize that we're infinite, we don't go back to being finite. Thank you for that. And I'm going to read a little bit from the Book of Questions. This just has crazy questions in it. So let's see which one it's asking us today. Oh, this is really beautiful. What a beautiful question. Number 1 to 4. So listen to this. Is it hard for you to ask for help? Is it hard? Wait, and there's more to it, but answer this question for yourself. Is it hard for you to ask for help? I think it is hard to ask for help. We struggle to ask for help. A lot of us struggle to ask for help. Now, the second part of the question is, if so, what about it bothers you the most? I think what bothers me the most about asking for help, and I'd love for you to be honest too, is we feel that it's a weakness, right? We feel like if we're asking for help, then it shows that we need something, which means we're inferior. So we play with it as an inferiority complex. Whereas actually asking for help shows that you have a strength in realizing what you can and can't do, where people can support. And then it goes on to say, who would you turn to if you needed help? Why? Do you think that person would think of you if they were in a fix as well? Often we struggle to ask for help because we struggle with being asked for help as well. So anyway, just some really important things that we can think about and reflect on. And I'm going to add a little reading segment at the end of these lives as well, so that we can share a few ideas. And I want to thank you again for joining today. Make sure you come back. Same time, same place tomorrow. Also, I want to just share with you, and I'm going to share them in the comments here on Instagram, and I will put them in Facebook too. So I'm really grateful that today's episode on the podcast, so if you're not a On Purpose podcast listener, please check it out. It's absolutely free. My podcast that's on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, every single podcast platform. Today's guest is none other than Alicia Keys. We had a very mindful, positive, empowering conversation. So if you're an Alicia Keys fan, if you're a podcast fan, then please, please, please go ahead and listen to this incredible conversation that we got to have last week. It will fill you with a lot of power and a lot of energy, and it's about her new book, More Myself, which is a beautiful book, by the way. I was fortunate enough to get an advanced copy to read the book. It's an incredible book. So please, please, please check out the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, Castbox, every single podcast platform. And hopefully you have an incredible start to the week. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for joining today. Tomorrow, same time, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. That's 12:30 p.m. Eastern. That's 5:30 p.m. in the UK. And then that's, I think, 10 p.m. in India. But thank you so much. So much for being here. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you, YouTube. Thanks so much, Facebook. Take care. Thank you, Instagram. Let me just put these links in, see if that works. Pin comment. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. Have a great day.